Good morning. Welcome to the Farm and Home Show. I'm Janet Turley, your host. I'm also the 4-H agent here in Warren County. And today as our guest is Julie Brown, and she's the other 4-H agent here in Warren County. And Julie, I hear that we're going to be talking about something that's really exciting for kids is the 4-H Communications Project. So tell us a little bit about that project.
So the 4-H Communications Project is actually 3 different projects. So first we have our speech or our talk meet. Then we have our demonstration, and then we also have our mock interview. So it's 3 different projects that kids can get involved in, and some kids could even participate in all 3.
So you're talking about speech. I know that in 4-H we have a very wide range. We go from 5-year-olds all the way up to 18-year-olds. So tell me, how long do 4-H members have to give a speech for?
Okay, so it varies. So we are 5 to 8-year-olds is what we call our cloverbuds, and a lot of times we say we give those for 3 to 5 minutes. And then we have our juniors, which is our 9 to 13-year-olds, and those are 3 to 5 minute speeches as well. And then we have our seniors, which are from 5 to 8 minutes. With that, it could be any topic with speeches because they're just competing with kids their own age. So if they're 9 years old, there's only going to be 9-year-olds in the room with them. So the same way if they're 15-year-olds, they're just going to be 15-year-olds in that room with them. But when you get to demonstrations, which is probably my favorite, is because they're actually demonstrating how to do something. And so we have topics that are wide variety. So it's whatever the kids want to demonstrate. If they want to demonstrate, how to make brownies, they can do that. Or if they're in the archery program at their school and they want to teach about how to string their bow, they can do a project or do their demonstration on how to do that. They can do a demonstration if they don't want to do it by themselves and they want to bring in a friend. They can do a team demonstration. So we have all different topics, interests, even, like they want to teach how to paint, do a watercolor painting, they can do that. And those are based upon what categories they're entered. And they're 5 to 15 minutes, no matter how old they are, no matter if there's one of them or if there's 2 of them in a team as well. So we can get them signed up for that. Then we have our mock interview contest, which is for our seniors. So they have to be 14 to 18 years old to participate in a mock interview. And it's kind of the same thing what it makes up is an interview. So they're going to create a resume, and then they're going to go in front of a panel of people interviewing them. And they're going to be interviewing for a different job. It may be a vet, it may be like a sales associate, a barista, those types of things. So they're going to go in and act like they're applying for that job, and it's what the questions are going to be asked for them.
And I know that we have score sheets, so do you want to talk a little bit about the score sheets we have?
So the score sheets with all of them is based on 100 points, 5 being the best, 1 being, where they need to do the most improvements on. The score sheets, vary from what their appearance is to the topic that they're covering to make sure that, if they're with the demonstrations, they're using their posters, things like that is what their score sheets are based upon. But all that information, if you're interested, you can contact any of the local extension offices, and we can give you a copy of those score sheets. They're not top secret, but we can give you a copy of those score sheets along with the rules, because, if they've entered in a speech contest, in their school or something like that, then they can, the rules may be a little bit different, but we can provide all of that kind of information to the families.
And communication skills are really, really important.
Yes.
And so they really work across all sectors of society, anywhere from being a 4-H member and giving a speech all the way up to, we use our communication skills every day in our careers and just talking with each other and things like that. So this is a really important thing. Tell me, the Warren County Communications Contest is when?
So the Warren County Communication Contest is April the 12th at 6:30 here at the Warren County Extension Office. But if you're not in Warren County and your kids are not in Warren County, contact your local Extension Office because some of them are even happening after ours. So talk to them and see about that. With that, we have a registration deadline of April the 5th where you need to call in and say, hey, I want to participate, and this is, I want to do demonstrations or I want to do a speech, that kind of thing. Then May the 5th. It's when we do areas, because if they win the county, they go into area. From area, they go on to state with that as well. Or if you're out there and you want to help judge, we're always in need of judges. You can just pick up and be like, I'd be interested in volunteering my time, and we do an orientation for our judges as well, and we can get you more information on how to do that.
So really quick, is there a fee for this?
No, it is completely free, along with a lot of things in 4-H. 4-H is a free program.
Okay, so if you're out there in the viewing audience and you want to get your kids involved in the communications project, please contact your county extension office and we'll be happy to get them signed up for the communications contest.